Oh, shit. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, Tawadi Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, for allowing me to do another video through Spirit. Tawadi Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, for giving us this truth as worms. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the whole elect. And it's just going to be a video. I seen the Elder Yahshua did a video on this a couple weeks back. And I was thinking last night about the ancient world and how the ancient world, Esau has created this narrative that the ancient world was just so terrible. It was so bad. There was so many people dying. There was so many people struggling and suffering. And it was just a horrible time to live in. But that's honestly just not the truth. That's not the truth. The ancient world is really not too far from this world other than the technology. But the ancient world, you can't tell me the ancient world. I mean, it was harder, of course, because you had to actually cultivate the earth. You had to go out and hunt for food. You had to go out and, if you had to clean something, you had to wash it by hand. And now we have today all these amenities, which are these helps. So, your washing machine, your refrigerator, Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, all these things. It may seem good in a sense because you don't have to go out and hunt and gather anymore, but really it's destroyed the people. It's destroyed the connection with the people. The connection that was meant to be with the earth has been completely obliterated. People are spoiled. People don't care about the planet Earth. People have no respect to the land that they walk upon. And that's what Esau has created, this synthetic, fake illusion of happiness, when it's truly the ancient world was much better than this. Actually, and as you see right here, the title of this article is from ABC News. It says U.S. no longer top 20 of world's happiest countries, and now behind Kuwait and Lithuania, UAE. And yeah, that's because the press is getting harder here in the United States and is only going to get tougher and tougher and tougher pursuant to prophecy. And I want to get this because people will say, oh, the ancient world was this, the ancient world was this, the ancient world was greater than this. We were a lot stronger, we were a lot bigger, we were a lot happier even because you had your own. You lived off of your own. You could be sovereign unless you were taken over by another nation, or even then you could dip out and be gone if you weren't caught. But for a point, you could be somewhat sovereign or under a decent ruler. But in this time, man, you have no sovereignty. You have no right unto yourself. You are bought and paid for a slave. That is what you are. No matter if you're a Edomite, Chinese here in America, you belong. If you have a Social Security card, you are bought and paid for. You are a slave. And that's what Esau has created. He has created this prison planet. This big fucking prison planet. And people are just eating it up. They're just eating it up. It's 2 Ezra 7 and verse 13. Oh, actually, I'll start up. It says, this is 2 Ezra 7 and verse 10. And I said, it is the Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel portion. Because speaking about the entrance into, the garden, because for their sake, I made the world, because the world made the world for our sake. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that is now done. Basically, what we live in now. This is what we have to do to receive immortality. And even during the time of Ezra, there was, man, you wouldn't make it off the press of the law. That's why Yahweh Shai eventually had to come to bring us back unto that way, unto that immortal life. Let's keep going. It says, then the entrance of the world made narrow, full of sorrows and travail. They are but few and evil, full of travail and very painful. For the entrance of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. If then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things, then can never receive those that are laid up for them, which is the kingdom. You have to enter in through the straight gate. We have to go through this peril and through this suffering to get to the kingdom now. But back then, before the transgression of Adam and just life in general, speaking of the ancient world, was better. It was better than this shit, man. And of course, during Adam's time, life was amazing. Life was great. But what? Adam eventually fell and transgressed. And now what is the world full of? Pain, suffering, hell. And how much, and look how much that pain and suffering has increased to this day. And now this is for the children of Israel, this is the only way we can make it into the kingdom, through Yahushua. Verse 15. Now therefore, why disquietest thyself, seeing that thou art but a corruptible man? And why art thou moved, whereas thou art but mortal? Why hast thou considered in thy mind the things that is to come, rather than that which is present? And look, mortal flesh. We're mortal flesh, but Esau has created this disgusting, decrepit world that just kills you, man. This world brings nothing but death. The life of the old man brought forth somewhat of even life. Even after Adam's fall, you could cultivate the land, you could have your own, you could serve the Lord if it wasn't because of his fuck ass flesh. But now we live in a society where you can't even serve the Lord whatsoever. You can't serve the Heavenly Father in this place, man. We do our best, but we always falter, man. This dude has polluted the food, the water, the air, the way of living, lifestyle in general, the mindsets that we have, man. With certain mindsets that we have from this world that we're fighting, it's completely off. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with me? It's completely off. And as you go through the scriptures and learn more, you're reading like, man, we're fucking off. We need Yahushua, man. We need salvation, because through this man, through Esau's system, he's created this death fucking culture, man. This culture that leads nothing to but death, sorrow, pain, suffering. And it was back then, not through the Esau, but Esau has brought it forth even more. This dude, and I'm gonna get the precepts to prove this. This dude has brought forth nothing but death into the earth. And he will tell you that the ancient world was just so bad. It was so, the ancient world movies, they always just show them in fucking loincloths. They always have them looking dingy and dirty. They just looking bad. That's what this man will have you believing. Man, they had purple. They had fucking, they wasn't wearing polyester. It's fucking plastic that lowers your vibration with the earth. And with Yahweh Shai, they had good raiment. Some were well off and some were poor, just like you have now. This dude's a liar. That's why the scriptures say, seek the old path, seek the old way, seek the old mindset, man. Because this dude has lied to the planet Earth and created this narrative that the planet Earth back then was just so bad. It was just so bad. It was so rough. He's created this punk ass narrative in the planet Earth where we were nothing without the so-called white man. That's what he's created. It says Revelation 20 and verse 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison and shall go out to the nations which are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and I've missed the word. Slakia. And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth. And that's what he has done. This man has went throughout the earth and deceived everyone, lied to everyone, created this false narrative on how you're supposed to live. And people are eating it up. And now he's going to come with a C hip to put inside of you and say this without this, you're not living life correct. You're just like them people back then. You're not with the new. You're with the old still. You're a problem. If you don't accept this dude is going to come with something that's going to embed your ass and put you in the system. You have to think, man. We're living in a system where people have is options to technology all over. People are suicidal, depressed, in pain, body aching. Mindset is completely finished. Like, how? It's because it's him. This guy's way of life brings nothing but death. It's all death. Back in verse 8, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them to battle, the number of humans as the sands of the sea. Because what is it going to lead to? All this, the life that he pushes out is going to lead to a world's war, because people are going to eventually say, "No, we can't do this anymore. This Western mentality has to be stopped. It has to be stopped." And it will. The Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is going to judge the great whore, man. He's going to judge it. This is Revelation 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that they be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive none of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she has rewarded you. Double unto her according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torments and sorrow give her. For she says in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And this is their mindset. And this is Esau has brought nothing but death and destruction into the world, and he feels like, I'm gonna stay on top of the world. I'm gonna stay on top of the world, and I will never fall out of my seat. But what has this place brought onto the planet Earth? Nothing but pollution. And this is how you know it's the same in Jeremiah, because let's get it. This is Jeremiah 50, 51, and 7. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations are drunken of her wine, therefore are the nations mad. And this is how you know it's speaking about modern day Babylon. Modern day Babylon, not ancient world Babylon. This Babylon the Great has taken over the whole world through her philosophies, through her way of life, some places through the monetary system. This bitch has been completely taken over through her way. And Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is going to judge this bitch. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Look, that's why America is going down in the happiness ratings. Because they would have healed Babylon, but what? It's not healed. There's no coming back. Babylon is going to be it's never going to come back. It's always going to be on this constant spiral. No matter what happens in this election, no matter what's going to go down, Babylon is not going to bounce back. Forsake her, let her go, everyone to his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. And the Lord is about to judge this place. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is preparing destruction for Babylon. And just wait, because it's going to come, man. It's going to come. It's only a matter of time before Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai destroys his bitch. So just wait. So with that, Lord, we hope this lesson will edify. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. With that, shalom.